Okay, I'm sitting outside now. The kids are sleeping to film a video of my current planners I'm using and switching to. The year started out with the A5 Wonderland 2022 and the Kinbor Weeks. Okay, I'm still in the Kinbor Weeks. I've stopped being in the Wonderland A5 2022 as of June was the last month. I'm going to give a quick flip through because I haven't not given a flip through of this planner. Okay, I'm just going to do a quick flip. These are stickers you get when you first get the planner, the bear and the dolphin, a whale. Plan with B, yearly or holidays. This is a sticker, no, this is a piece of sticker pack. I can just cut it off and glue it in here. It's supposed to be my word of the year. It's supposed to be on here and what it means. And I'm supposed to incorporate it into my life, but never did that. Anyway, these are yearly calendars. Here are actually trackers. I don't know what they're supposed to be. Anyway, I use it as pill times and anything I incorporated in my vitamins. Yep, I fell off of that one. Didn't do it anymore. I still had pill times up there. But I'm no longer in this planner, so that doesn't matter. Here I was doing the weather, the highs, the lows, what was going on with the weather. But I fell off of that too. I think last post first day of spring. On that one. Over here, I kind of scopped around, came back, and completely fell off. So I'm out of this planner now. Then for my trackers, I was working on these trackers, but I fell off a lot of things I was doing. One thing I was keeping up was journaling and pill time. Okay, so I have filled out the whole year in these trackers, and I fell off. As planners call it falling off when we stop doing something. I fell off. Okay. So this planner starts officially in the first month is December 2024. So this is the monthly. This is the overview. December overview. I don't think it has a. This is December 2nd. Nevaeh, we bought her home of 2024. Okay, this is the overview. What I'm studying in the Bible, what book I'm studying, notes about whatever's going on, orders, birthdays, stuff of that nature. This is the monthly. I need to pull back. These are the weeks, and they're vertical. I do not like vertical. I bought it because I said I'm going to try it. This is an expensive planner, so this is the weeks. These would be considered the days. Since it doesn't have any in the month of December, I tipped in these Scatter Squirrel horizontal weeklies. So here and here. This is January 1st here. How's that December 1st? Yeah, that's December 1st. Anyway, long story short, these are the horizontal weeklies, and then journal, I use these Scattered Squirrel horizontal weeklies. Vertical weeklies, horizontal weeklies. I did this through the month of December. All the way through December. Good Lord. Okay, through 29th. Which, yeah. Then it brings us to January. This is the overview. Just some stuff I'm going through or dealing with or accomplishing or didn't accomplish. And over here is my January overview, stuff I'm going to be studying, reading, Bible study, birthdays, some notes, appointments and order tracker. I was ordering from Etsy a lot back then. This is the monthly. Anyway, you get the gist of it. Okay, so I continued a little longer because I took it into January, which is kind of weird. Anyway, I don't know why it's sticking. Oh, wow, that really stuck. Food or some type. That's disgusting. Anyway, I'm gonna get a wet rag and get that off there because it is definitely going to stick again. Okay, so this is the weekly. These are the weeklies now that we're in January. So the weeklies are all together. So I'm just going to run through these. Then we go to February. This is the overview and the whatever that page is. This is February. Then I did a coffee theme. I didn't do anything. Then I did a Valentine because it's Valentine week. And then here's March. Italy green. These are the weeklies. So you get the gist of it. This was April. Let's start doing some blue color. This is the monthly. These are the weeklies, which these are Sterling ink printable, free printable monthlies. I use those all through the plan. Anyway, so we're gonna just okay. These are all weeklies. I did them. Now I meant to show you. I didn't have a calendar here for June. Oh, Sterling ink. Oh, that's strange. It should be a calendar here. Anywho's, these are the weeklies. Weeklies. Do some different stuff. July. So that was the end of my weeklies. Then in the back, this is what I don't like about this planner. I stopped doing the weeklies in June. Sorry. And then in here, your dailies are back here in the back. So here's January. These are Sterling inks. I got Today in the Word. Was my devotional. It gives you a tracker of the days, what to read. This is how I set up my daily pages, which are in the back. This is January 1st. I was doing my devotionals down here at the bottom. And my journaling and stuff up to the top. So as you can see, I kept that up for a while. I used kits from different things. Washi from different places. Just try to match it, make it match. And it wasn't kits. Like the washi didn't go with the stickers at all. So, but journaling, Bible study, or devotional reading. So that's how that went for a while. Well, I always did the journal. Then my devotionals, I changed it to what I learned. Okay, and I kept that up for a while. Then I did some coffee themes, dailies in the back, journaling at the top, devotionals at the bottom. In February, there's the devotional, and like I said, there's journaling and devotional study. Then we switched over to these stickers. Sometimes I put washi, sometimes I didn't. For that week, and this week I went back to, these were free printables. I cut out the stickers and put them on there. These came out of a kit, I think, from Amazon. These here. There's a whole book, I think. I'm not sure. I got some of the stickers and washi, so I decided to use it. Okay, so this is Planner Envy sticker kit. I think that's Target Run. Yeah, Target Run. Okay, and then March. Here's my devotional. And here's the Sterling ink. Free journal. Bible study, devotional. Journal at the top, Bible study at the bottom. That's my purpose for getting this planner. These are from Simply Grace or Simply Smiths from Etsy. It's either Simply Smith or Simply Grace or something like that. I have quite a few of those. This is a kit I paid for off of Etsy. I don't remember what's the name of it at all. But again, journal, Bible study, or devotional study. Okay. These were free printables I cut out. And they're coffee themed too. I love coffee. I have to stop drinking coffee. It's messed up my kidneys the way I drink it. Okay, so there's that. I don't know why I'm so close, y'all. Yeah. Then this is another coffee, but it is a printable, I think. Yeah. I don't know if it was a free printable one I paid for. But anyway, there's that. Then there's April. Here's the Sterling ink. And okay, so these are from, I think Temu is a book of stickers, like on clear paper. So I used some of those in here to make this theme. It was blue. These were from, I think these stickers are from Etsy too, but you can get them on Amazon, Shein. You can get these in a lot of places. You get the whole year. So yeah, so that's how I did that one. The days of the week, these are from Amazon. It was a roll of numbers. It's in a roll, and it's got the date of the week, the numbers, the months, different designs for planning a planner. Those come from Amazon. And this kit is from Simply Grace Co. or something off of Etsy. But they have a sale. You can get like a whole kit for like $7, and it come loaded with stickers. So you get these, you get washi. Yeah, you get, I think you get the date. Yeah, I think you get the dates too. So yeah. So yeah, if you know, you know. If you've seen this kit before, you know what I'm talking about. Yeah. Journal, Bible study. Then I started doing my Bible study differently. I started putting the title, the key verse, a question, and the answer. Yeah, the key verse. So I started doing that at the bottom. I got tired of writing out, I don't know, what I learned, which was basically the question. Then I fell off of doing the question. I wouldn't answer the question all the time. This is another free printable kit I think I cut out. Yeah. Planner 101 has a lot of kits. So, yeah. It has these at the bottom. I use those to put my devotional in. Title. Yeah. I'm getting hot. This is May. May's Sterling ink freebie. Today in the Word. Free tracker for these devotionals I put down here. This kit is from, I can't think of the name of it. I can't think of the name of it. I don't like their stickers because they're glossy. I can't think of the name of the kit. I could see it, but I just can't not think of it. But anyway, yeah. This is another kit. This one is from, I want to say this is from Dear Lovely Planner. I bought like a year worth of kits. It didn't turn out too good to me, but if you look at them, they're purple, lavenders, So they didn't turn out that good. This one is, I don't know. Oh, this is a free kit from Dear Lovely Planner. I think she gives you freebies, free stickers. So I did this one. To do, journal, weather, appeal time, devotional study there. I try to put the stickers in different places. So that's that. This one is another one. This is from, I think, Dear Lovely Planner. I think, yeah. So, yeah. And I try, like I said, I try to put the stickers in different places. This one is, I think it's a Dear Lovely Planner. I don't know. Sorry. This one might be a Planet Envy one. I think. Yeah, I think this is a Planet Envy one. Yeah. Kit. So here's June. This is the last month I did in this planner. I fell off the bandwagon with here. I did not answer these questions. I journaled every day, but I did not answer the questions. Yeah. This was a free kit from, I think, Planner 101. I was just putting in stickers. I didn't really, there's no rhyme or reason. This one is from, I don't know. I don't know. I have no clue. I don't know where this one's from either. I think it's a freebie. Yeah, because they give you the dates right here. Anyway. Yeah, see, here's the kit. See, and I don't know. It gives you all these different things. And you have to cut it out. I mean, literally, you have to cut out each one of these, and I did that. Yeah. I don't have the name of this, but I think it's Planner 101 or either Glam. I don't know. Glam something. Anyway, that's this kit. And then July is where I stopped in this planner. So that is my Wonderland 2022 A5. I wanted this so I can have everything together and I can store it. But I got bored, y'all. Then I switched to this one, this month. We're in July. Today is, I think today is the 10th or 11th. I'm not sure. Today is Friday. I think it's the 11th. So I bought, this came today. I got water on here. Okay. I've been had this cover, but this Moterm half letter cover came today. And it's emerald, turquoise, green, beautiful color. So I have this already set up. Now in here, my printables come from a place called Scattered Squirrel and Sterling Ink. I think those are the two places my printables come from. Everything. I didn't mess around with other places or so. They can come in color, like this one. Most of mine are black and white. There's a Sterling July. I always do these. I love her monthly, I call them cover page. So then I glued it to the monthly. This is from Scattered Squirrel. This is a lined, dated monthly, half letter. I'm moving that over so I can feel better. Okay, and then after the monthly, I have a monthly overview, which is 3 pages. Now, when you go on Scattered Squirrel, you will see several kinds of monthly overviews. You can take your pick. On the back, I printed lines. You can print anything you want on the back. Here is a weekly overview with different titles. You can put different stuff. And then on the back, I put like more stuff to track my weekly stuff. This is an old one I don't use anymore, but this is another one, which is like this one, but it's a different style. and you get different styles of the weekly overviews. It can come with different fonts, not shaded. Like I see this one, you can have the two sections or the sections on this side with the trackers. Well, I got this one because it has a tracker. That's what I'm using for the rest of this year. So this is the week we're on. Today is the 11th. So here's where we are today. And my pill times go here, appointments, different stuff, phone calls, different things that's happening that might be important at the time. There's the tracker. Here's the weekly. Now, I'm a journaler. I like to journal. So I use the weekly on the horizontal weekly to journal. And here's a note section down here. So back in this half letter disc. Okay, here is what they call a self-care plan. Okay, so you got body, mind, soul, spirit, hobbies, and interests. So I take, dang it, these keep coming out. I hate that. I take 2 lines. I'll put this back in here. I'm holding the phone, y'all, when I'm trying to do this. Anyway, I put washi on here to keep it from. Okay, but anyway, this is the self-care plan, front and back. So that's how I do that. That's the end of a week. But then we go to the next week. We got this weekly for appointments and different things. And on the back, there's more. There's my tracker. There's my journaling pages, my self-care pages. And then we go into another week. And the same thing repeats. But these are extras that I have here of those, which I have to rearrange. And more of those. The lined, these are the ones that I do my journaling on. Like I said, all these printables came from Scatter Scroll. These dividers come from Amazon. I had these a few years. They have the month on them. They're very sturdy. They're like some kind of plastic, but I love them. And then we go into the next month, which is August. I have a few birthdays, some appointments already posted. So, but yeah, that's the monthly with the lines. And then we go into our monthly overview. This is going to be for August. So once I get there, I'll fill that out. Then we go into our weekly. And we do the lined. And then we do the back of here. Then we got our self-care. So these aren't organized because I'm not in this month. I organize them as I get to them. I just have a bunch of printables just put in here. Yeah. So that's the planning pages. That's basically how they go. Now, something new I'm trying, if I can get to it, here it is. I'm doing my Bible study in here. So right now I'm studying the book of James. This is chapter 1. So what I do, I write out the question and I answer it. So that's chapter 1. Today I was working on chapter 2. I write out the question and I answer it. And the questions are here. Also, what I did, I printed out the verses of the book of James. I printed it out so I can go through, as I answer my questions, I can mark it up. Okay, so that's enough about this planner because I have a few more planners I need to go over. But basically, that is my setup this is my EDC also. Okay, I love this planner. Next, I have my weeks covered from Moterm Arc. This is a Wonderland, just the book. Okay, so it's a Moterm. Inside is a Kimbor. We went to Pennsylvania. This is just a how long we plan on staying, the motel, the room number, and stuff of that nature from our trip. We really enjoyed ourselves. So this is a Kimbor Weeks, and I'm still in this one. You got the calendars in the front, all your calendars in the front, all of them. And now we're in the month of July. I don't put anything in here. I got to go back and put stuff in here. I don't know why I didn't. But anyway, I'm going to flip this back because it could be quite annoying. So the weeks is the months in the front. This is how they look. Then you get this section, which I haven't placed anything. I don't know what I did here. Oh, this is the weeks when they started. So this is how the weeks look. Well, it's not how they look. I kind of, this is how I designed this week. And then over here I was trying this. Didn't work out. This is the weeks. Let me show you a blank one. Wow. Let me show you a blank one. This is how they look. This is the weeks, how they look. When I finish with them, you put the May, Sterling ink. I move these in all my planners. And then this is the week. So I will write whatever's going on in the day, kind of journaling. I put appointments in this little section here, if there's any. And just journal. And that's basically how I've been using this planner. And I'm still in this planner as of today. Okay, so that's that planner. Okay, my husband's pill time. I got one more I want to go through. This is my church planner. And in here, I have the Plan with B freebies in here also. These are free pages. In here I have, these are from Plan with B. These are freebies. They're called chicken. I don't know why that was up there now. But anyway, these are freebies. I do my church notes on these. This is more Bible study pages, which I think I need a Bible study planner just for Bible study because I'm going to be doing a lot of Bible study. These are church notes. I took a lot of them out because I was getting bulky. It was getting bulky. I have more of those same printables from Scattered Squirrel in here. As you can see, these are all free from Scattered Squirrel. They're just grid pages. Grid. And I use these to take church notes. They have to be big because I'm legally blind and I need the big squares to see. Okay, so there's just free paper. I always say free, but you gotta pay for the ink, y'all. I gotta pay for the ink. My husband does. But yeah, I use this for church notes. And these, like I said, my Bible studies. These are free from B. These are half letter. Everything is half letter. Okay, so that covers it for my planners. So at the moment, I am out of this one. This is my church binder. This is my everyday, and this is my everyday carry. So I have two everyday carries, which are probably, I think my Bible study here is probably on different from this one because I post pretty much the same thing in both. I make sure my appointment's in here because I carry this in my purse. So that would do it for my planners for 2025. I thank you for watching and enjoy.